Ladies and gentlemen, gather round. Today we're going to talk about something that's going to change your life. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jim, I've heard that before. But let me tell you, this isn't just any ordinary talk. We're going to dive deep into the secret of changing your life forever in 6 months. You see, most people go through life hoping things will get better. They hope they'll get that promotion, hope they'll lose those extra pounds, hope their relationships will improve. But hope is not a strategy. Hope alone won't change your life. What will change your life is what I'm about to share with you today. Now let me ask you a question. How many of you would like to completely transform your life in the next 6 months? Raise your hands. Look around. That's almost everyone in this room. And that's good because it means you're ready. You're ready for change. You're ready to take control of your life. But here's the thing. Change doesn't just happen. You can't sit on your couch, eating potato chips, watching TV, and expect your life to magically transform. It doesn't work that way. Change requires action. It requires commitment. It requires a plan. And that's exactly what I'm going to give you today. A plan, a blueprint for changing your life forever in just 6 months. Are you ready? Are you excited? Good, because this is where it gets interesting. The secret to changing your life forever in 6 months comes down to one word: discipline. Now I know what you're thinking. Jim, discipline doesn't sound very exciting. It sounds like hard work. And you're right, it is hard work. But let me tell you something, nothing worth having comes easy. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what turns dreams into reality. It's what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. And here's the good news. Discipline is a skill. And like any skill, it can be learned, it can be practiced, and it can be mastered. Now let's break this down. 6 months. That's all we're talking about here. 6 months to change your life forever. That's 26 weeks, 182 days, 380 hours. When you look at it that way, it doesn't seem so overwhelming, does it? But here's the key. You have to use that time wisely. You have to make every day count. You have to be intentional about your actions. You have to have a plan and stick to it. So let's talk about that plan. The first step in changing your life forever is to decide what you want. I mean, really decide. Not just wish for it, not just hope for it, but decide. Make a firm, unwavering decision about what you want your life to look like 6 months from now. Do you want to start a successful business? Do you want to be in the best shape of your life? Do you want to repair broken relationships? Whatever it is, decide right now. Write it down. Make it concrete. Make it real. Now here's where most people go wrong. They set a goal and then they wait for motivation to strike. They wait to feel like taking action. But successful people, they don't wait for motivation. They know that action comes first and motivation follows. So, once you decide what you want, the next step is to take immediate action. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until the start of next month. Start right now. Take one small step towards your goal today. If your goal is to start a business, start researching your market today. If your goal is to get in shape, go for a walk today. If your goal is to improve your relationships, make that phone call you've been putting off today. Small actions, taken consistently, lead to big results. Now let's talk about the power of habits. You see, our lives are essentially the sum of our habits. What you do consistently shapes your life. And the beauty of habits is that once they're established, they become automatic. They become easy. So, part of your 6-month plan should be to establish new, positive habits that will move you towards your goals. Want to be more successful? Develop the habit of waking up early. Want to be healthier? Develop the habit of exercising daily. Want to be wealthier? Develop the habit of saving and investing. But here's the catch. Developing new habits isn't easy. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes discipline. Remember that word? Disciplined. It's the key to everything we're talking about today. Now, I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine it's 6 months from now. You've been disciplined You've been consistent. You've been taking action every single day towards your goals. How do you feel? How does your life look? I bet it looks pretty amazing, doesn't it? But here's the thing. That amazing life doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. You have to be willing to do what others aren't willing to do. You have to be willing to sacrifice what others aren't willing to sacrifice. Let me tell you a story. There were two men. Both of them wanted to be successful. The first man said, I want to be successful, but I also want to sleep in every morning. I want to watch TV every evening. I want to go out with my friends every week. The second man said, I want to be successful, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'll wake up early to work on my goals. I'll use my evenings to learn and grow. I'll spend my weekends building my future. Now, which man do you think achieved success? Of course, it was the second man, because he understood something crucial. Success requires sacrifice. It requires giving up the good to go for the great. So, I want you to ask yourself, what are you willing to give up to achieve your goals? What comfort, what pleasure, what distraction are you willing to sacrifice for the next 6 months to change your life forever? Remember, it's only 6 months. It's a small price to pay for a lifetime of success and fulfillment. And let me tell you something, the satisfaction you'll feel from achieving your goals will far outweigh any temporary pleasure you might get from sleeping in or watching TV. Now let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to your success, your mindset. You see, your mind is like a garden. You can plant flowers or you can plant weeds. You can nurture positive thoughts or you can let negative thoughts take over. And here's the thing. What you plant in your mind is what will grow in your life. If you plant doubt, fear, and negativity, that's what you'll harvest. But if you plant confidence, courage, and positivity, that's what will flourish. So, part of your 6-month plan should be to cultivate a positive mindset. Start each day with gratitude. Focus on what you have, not on what you lack. Look for opportunities, not obstacles. See challenges as chances to grow, not as reasons to give up. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Believe that you have what it takes to change your life. Believe that you deserve success. Believe that you are capable of achieving greatness. Because here's the truth. You have incredible potential within you. You have the power to create the life you want. But potential without action is like having a Ferrari in your garage, but never driving it. It's wasted. So you need to take that potential, that belief in yourself, and turn it into action. Consistent, disciplined action. Now let's talk about something that many people overlook when trying to change their lives. Their environment. You see, your environment has a huge impact on your success. The people you spend time with, the information you consume, the places you go. All of these shape your thoughts, your habits, and ultimately your life. So part of your 6-month plan should be to create an environment that supports your goals. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people who believe in you and push you to be your best. Read books that inspire you and teach you new skills. Listen to podcasts that motivate you and expand your mind. And here's something crucial. Limit your exposure to negativity. That means turning off the news if it's bringing you down. It means distancing yourself from toxic people who drain your energy. It means avoiding situations that tempt you to fall back into old, unproductive habits. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose those people wisely. Seek out mentors and role models who have achieved what you want to achieve. Learn from their successes and their failures. And speaking of failures, let's talk about that for a moment. Because here's the truth. On your journey to change your life, you will face setbacks. You will make mistakes. You will fail, and that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's necessary. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. It's how we learn. It's how we grow. It's how we get better. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than most people have even tried. So, when you face a setback, and you will, Don't see it as a reason to give up. See it as a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to get better? How can I turn this failure into a stepping stone towards success? And then pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Because that's what successful people do. They don't let failure stop them. They let it teach them. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to your success. Your daily routine. You see, success isn't about making one big decision. It's about making 1,000 small decisions every single day. It's about what you do consistently, day in and day out. So part of your 6-month plan should be to create a day routine that moves you towards your goals. Wake up early. Start your day with exercise and positive affirmations. Plan your day. Prioritize your most important task. Make time for learning and personal development. It's something important. Make time for rest and recovery too, because changing your life isn't about working yourself to exhaustion. It's about working smart, not just hard. It's about being productive, not just busy. So build breaks into your routine. Make time for relaxation and enjoyment, because when you're well rested and balanced, you're more creative, more productive, and more likely to stick to your goals long term. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked, but incredibly powerful. The power of writing things down. When you write down your goals, your plans, your progress, something magical happens. They become more real, more tangible, more achievable. So, part of your 6-month plan should be to keep a journal. Write down your goals every day. Write down your plans. Write down your successes, no matter how small. Write down your challenges and how you overcame them. This does 2 things. First, it keeps you focused and accountable. When you see your goals in writing every day, you're more likely to take action towards them. Second, it allows you to track your progress. And when you can see how far you've come, it motivates you to keep going. Now, speaking of motivation, let's talk about that for a moment. Because here's the truth. Motivation is not constant. It comes and goes. There will be days when you wake up excited and ready to conquer the world. And there will be days when you wake up and just want to stay in bed. But here's the secret. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They do what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. They understand that action comes first and motivation follows. So when you don't feel motivated, take action anyway. Go through the motions. Do the work. Because here's what happens. Once you start, the motivation often kicks in. Once you're in motion, you want to stay in motion. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to your success. Continuous learning. The world is changing faster than ever before. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. So if you want to change your life, if you want to achieve lasting success, you need to commit to lifelong learning. Read books, take courses, attend seminars, learn new skills. Stay curious, stay hungry for knowledge. Because the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you grow, the more opportunities you create for yourself. And here's something important. Don't just learn in your field. Learn about everything. Learn about history, science, art, philosophy. Because the most innovative ideas often come from connecting dots between different fields. Now, let's talk about something that many people overlook when trying to change their lives, their health. You see, your health is your wealth. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. You can have all the money in the world, all the success in the world, but if you don't have your health, none of it matters. So, part of your 6-month plan should be to prioritize your health, eat nutritious food, exercise regularly, get enough sleep, manage your stress, take care of your mental health as well as your physical health. Because here's the thing. When you're healthy, you have more energy, you're more productive, you're more creative, you're better equipped to handle challenges and seize opportunities. In short, you're better equipped to change your life. Now let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to your success, your relationships, You see, no one succeeds alone. We all need support, encouragement, and help from others. So part of your 6-month plan should be to nurture your relationships. Spend time with your family. Reconnect with old friends. Make new friends. Build a network of supportive, like-minded people who encourage you and push you to be your best. And here's something important. Give as much as you receive. Be there for others. Help others achieve their goals. Because when you help others succeed, you create a positive cycle of success and goodwill that comes back to benefit you. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked, but incredibly powerful. The power of visualization. You see, your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So when you visualize your success, your mind starts to believe it's possible. And when you believe something is possible, you're more likely to take action to make it happen. So part of your 6-month plan should be to practice visualization. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goals. See it in vivid detail. Feel the emotions. Experience the success in your mind. Because when you can see it and feel it in your mind, you're more likely to achieve it in reality. And speaking of reality, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to your success. Taking responsibility for your life. You see, it's easy to blame others for our circumstances. It's easy to make excuses. But here's the truth. As long as you're blaming others or making excuses, you're giving away your power to change your life. So take full responsibility for your life, for your successes and your failures, for your happiness and your unhappiness. Because when you take responsibility, you take control. And when you take control, you have the power to change anything in your life. Now, let's talk about something that many people struggle with when trying to change their lives. Patience. You see, change takes time. Success takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And in this age of instant gratification, it's easy to get discouraged when we don't see immediate results. But here's the thing. The most worthwhile things in life take time. Think about it. It takes time to build a successful business. It takes time to get in great shape. It takes time to build strong relationships. It takes time to master a skill. So part of your 6-month plan should be to cultivate patience. Understand that real, lasting change doesn't happen overnight. It happens day by day, week by week, month by month. Trust the process. Keep taking action, keep moving forward, and the results will come. And speaking of results, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to your success. Measuring your progress. You see, what gets measured gets managed. When you measure your progress, you can see how far you've come. You can see what's working and what's not. You can adjust your approach as needed. So part of your 6-month plan should be to regularly assess your progress. Set milestones. Track your key metrics. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. And when you face setbacks, use them as learning opportunities to refine your approach. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked, but incredibly power of gratitude. You see, gratitude is not just a nice sentiment. It's a powerful force that can transform your life. When you're grateful for what you have, you open yourself up to receiving more. So, part of your 6-month plan should be to practice gratitude daily. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. End each day by reflecting on the good things that happened. Because when you focus on the good, you attract more good into your life. And speaking of attracting good things, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to your success. Your attitude. You see, your attitude determines your altitude. It determines how high you'll fly, how far you'll go, how much you'll achieve. So cultivate a positive attitude. Choose to be optimistic. Choose to see opportunities instead of obstacles. Choose to focus on solutions instead of problems. Because when you have a positive attitude, you're more resilient, more creative, and more likely to succeed. Now let's talk about something that many people overlook when trying to change their lives. The power of consistency. You see, it's not the occasional big effort that changes your life. It's the small, consistent actions you take day in and day out. Think about it. If you want to lose weight, it's not about going on a crash diet for a week. It's about making healthy choices every single day. If you want to build a successful business, it's not about working 24 hours straight once a month. It's about putting in focused work every single day. Consistency is the key to mastery. It's the key to success. It's the key to changing your life forever. So make consistency a part of your 6-month plan. Commit to taking action towards your goals every single day, no matter how small. The beautiful thing about consistency, it compounds. Just like compound interest in your bank account, consistent actions compound over time to produce amazing results. What seems like a small action today, when repeated consistently over 6 months, can lead to incredible transformation. Now let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial to your success, your self-talk. You see, we all have an inner voice, and what that voice says has a huge impact on our lives. If your inner voice is constantly negative, constantly doubting, constantly criticizing, it's going to hold you back. So, part of your 6-month plan should be to become aware of your self-talk and change it if necessary. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I'm learning to do this. Instead of saying, this is too hard, say, this is challenging, but I'm up for it. Because here's the truth. You become what you think about most of the time. So think about success. Think about growth. Think about becoming the best version of yourself. And speaking of becoming the best version of yourself, let's talk about something that's often overlooked, but incredibly powerful: personal standards. You see, we don't get what we want in life. We get what we believe we deserve. We get what we tolerate. So, part of your 6-month plan should be to raise your standards. Expect more from yourself. Demand excellence in everything you do. Don't settle for mediocrity, because when you raise your standards, you raise your life. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to remind you of something important. The power of commitment. You see, there's a big difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in doing something, you do it only when it's convenient. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results. So I want you to commit. Commit to this 6-month plan. Commit to changing your life forever. Don't just be interested in change, be committed to it. And here's the thing, when you truly commit, when you burn the boats and leave no way to turn back, something magical happens. The universe seems to conspire to help you. Opportunities appear, resources materialize. You find strength you didn't know you had. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude our time together, I want to leave you with this thought. The next 6 months are going to pass whether you take action or not. You can either use this time to transform your life, or you can let it slip away. The choice is yours. Remember, success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by the person you become. So use these next 6 months to become the person who deserves the success you desire. Use these next 6 months to change your life forever. Set your goals, create your plan, take consistent action, cultivate discipline, nurture positive relationships, prioritize your health, keep learning and growing, measure your progress, practice gratitude, maintain a positive attitude, raise your standards, and above all, commit. Because here's the truth. You have greatness within you. You have the power to create an extraordinary life. And it all starts with the decision you make right here, right now. So, what's it going to be? Are you ready to change your life forever in the next 6 months? Are you ready to become the best version of yourself? Are you ready to create the life you've always dreamed of? The opportunity is here. The time is now. Your future is in your hands. What will you do with it? Thank you, and remember, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. So go out there and make that change. Your future self will thank you for it.